Alright, about an hour ago, I uploaded a small clip showcasing a shiny Pokemon I found, and now I want to make a larger video explaining something that I briefly mentioned in that clip. So, first of all, everybody knows what shiny Pokemon are. I'm also assuming that if you saw the title of this video and decided to click on a video with 0 views, you probably know what a Professor Oak's challenge is, but just in case, I'll explain it a bit more. So, a Professor Oak's challenge is a challenge in Pokemon games where you catch and evolve every Pokemon available in a particular game before every gym badge. So, for example, in order to start Pokemon Let's Go, you have to either pick Pikachu or Eevee based on the game you choose, and then you have to catch Rattata, Bellsprout, Oddish, Pidgey, both Nidorans, Spearow, Pikachu, Caterpie, Weedle, and Bulbasaur. And then you take all of those and you evolve them to their highest possible evolution, and then you can take on the first gym. Every game has their own list of Pokemon you have to get, but the concept itself is pretty simple. Now, of course, I chose Let's Go as my example because, let's face it, 99% of people that are watching this video have absolutely seen Johnstone's video where he did the Professor Oak's challenge for that game, for Let's Go, but he added a bit of a twist to it where he found every shiny available before each gym, which is obviously way more difficult than the normal version of the challenge. And given that the odds are 1 out of 4,096 for every Pokemon you might encounter, it can take a bit of time, obviously. Now, I decided a long time ago that that would be a fun challenge to take on, but it took me a long time to decide what game to do it with. I mean, my first thought was Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl because that's a pretty straightforward game, but I really didn't want a soft reset for a shiny. It just didn't seem enjoyable to me for a starter at the start of the game. So I decided to do Pokemon Sword instead because the starters are shiny locked. I didn't have to worry about the soft resetting. Now, I'm only now realizing what that means now that I've started the challenge, but it's going to be really difficult because there's almost 20 evolution lines on the routes leading up to the first gyms, as well as nearly the entire wild area to explore. But it's too late now because I've already set my mind on this. So if you take a look at my channel, you'll see 2 videos, which is this one and the video of the shiny Grubbin that I found yesterday and uploaded today. But I promise that if you stick around, I'll give regular updates on when I find shinies, as well as when I hit certain milestones in the challenge. But of course, don't feel pressured to subscribe or anything. It's ridiculous. I have like 10 subscribers, so don't feel pressured to subscribe at all. I'm hoping that this challenge doesn't suck too much of my life away, considering I still have to go to my classes and everything, but who knows, maybe I'll get lucky and it'll all be worth it in the end. So, that's all for now. Hopefully, I'll see you soon with a new shiny.